And we're learning more this morning about a deadly mass shooting at an In-N-Out burger in Twin Falls, Idaho. Police say 3 people were killed and 7 others were hurt when gunfire erupted Saturday afternoon. Investigators have identified the suspect as 24-year-old Chad Williams. They say he died after shooting himself. Police are now pushing back on social media rumors, saying there is no evidence at all there was more than one shooter.
We can confirm that there was an off-duty state trooper and a citizen who actively engaged the suspect by returning gunfire towards him. We want to take a moment and commend the actions of the off-duty officer and the citizen and their heroic action to stop this incident. We believe their actions helped drive the suspect away from the scene, preventing further casualties.
Now, one of the people killed was an In-N-Out employee. Police have not yet released the identity of the victims or a possible motive.